Hey guys, Swiss here, and today I am back with another video. I'm going to be showing you why copy and paste is such a powerful tool, and it is something that I personally use all the time, and no matter what level you are at building, you should have this down completely, because of the amount of use that you can get out of it. And I'm going to be showing you how to use the copy and paste commands, and then I'm going to be showing you some real world applications to this so that you can improve your builds and speed that build process up a little bit so that it comes a little bit less daunting. Okay, so basically I have my wand. I'm going to left click, or hold on, I'm going to left click and then right click. I'm going to stand on this green, or yeah, light green wool, and then wherever my feet are, and then I execute the copy command slash copy. That means that wherever my feet are, it's going to paste whatever I've copied in the exact same orientation. So let's, for example, I'm going to stand on this and I'm going to do slash paste, and boom, there you go. All right, so say I go over here, boom, done. It's going to, no matter what, it's going to paste right below my feet in the exact same orientation as from where I copied it. So as I still have this copied, if I go over here and do slash copy, then I can go maybe up here and copy, and it's going to be the exact same orientation that I uh, originally used the slash copy in from where my feet are, if that makes sense. Okay. So now all with that, so now some more interesting applications. So let's select some of this. Let's do slash copy. My feet are right above the green wool. That means that that is also going to be the pivot point for the slash rotate command. That means it's rotating your clipboard 90 degrees to the right. And basically, as you can see, once I do slash paste, it is going to be in this orientation. And then if I do rotate 90 again, then it's going to be in this orientation. Now, let's say I get rid of this, or let's say I get rid of this one, and I don't want something in here in this rotation. So what I'll do is I can do 180, and that means that it's going to now be in this orientation, and it allows you to move that around a little bit more. But say I want this orientation, but I also want to go back to this orientation. Now, I could do slash rotate 90 to get this orientation, and then slash rotate 90 to get this orientation, and then slash rotate 90 to get this orientation. But what you can do is you can do slash negative, a negative number, and then 90 degrees, and that's going to make it go to the left of me. And that way, when I paste, it's going to be in this orientation. Now, now that you know kind of how World Edit works, I'm going to be showing you some more advanced applications. So let's say I built a house and I want it mirrored, but having to mirror a house is very time consuming, especially if you make some tiny mistake. But if you want an absolute, completely, perfectly mirrored house, and it will save you a ton of time because you only have to do half of the house, what you can do is you can select the region, and then you can do slash copy. Now I have this entire structure copied, and then I can look to the opposite way of this building. I can look there and do slash flip, and boom, watch what happens. Boom, paste, and voila. I have a completely mirrored house or castle or whatever you want. It is a beautiful tool. Now, how the flip command basically works is that if you look down, it'll go up. If you look up, it'll go down. If you look left, it'll go right. If you go right, it'll go left. Whatever that is, it's the opposite of where you are looking so that you understand how that basically works. Now, basically, if I want to use something, I can go over here and I can select the entire castle or house or whatever. So let's do slash copy, and I can go over here and I can paste it, but I have to and maybe that's not the right paste, so I do undo and then I paste again. That's not right. So what you can do to allow yourself to not type so many commands is you can get out a diamond hoe, and that is basically a wand or a brush, and you can do slash br, stands for brush, or you could just do brush, and then you can do copy, and that what this is going to do is that once now that it's effectively on this brush, you're going to have to go back to wherever you're going to do. Now you're going to copy it. And then what you can do with this brush is you can copy and paste your house. So if you want to build a bunch of houses, then boom, you got a bunch of houses super, super easily. Now, why this is super useful is you can use this for trees. Trees are something that you don't want to have to keep building over and over, and you don't want to have to go all the way down to the ground every single time you want to paste a tree. So what you'll do is you use this brush and you can just paste them around your terrain. You can rotate rotate 90, and then use different trees, and that way it'll be in different orientations around your map, and it's super, super useful. Now, something I'm going to be teaching you is for example, if you use the brush tool, which I recommend you do, but say you want to copy this house, so let's copy this house, and then say let's like copy, but then it's in the middle of a bunch of houses, but they're like, I want it right here, and then what happens is that if you do / paste, what that's going to do is it's going to wipe out all of your other buildings that you didn't necessarily want to wipe out. So what you would do is you would do undo, and what you're going to basically do is you're going to do paste minus A, which stands for minus air. And what that will do is it will paste no matter what, it'll just override blocks that are already there instead of air, so that you're not cutting out a huge swath of things. Or one of the more important ones, so let's do / undo. Let's say that you only want to affect the air, and as you can see, when you paste this in, it's actually taking out blocks from that's already there. But what you can do is you can do / gmask 0. That means that you are only going to be affecting the air blocks, meaning when you paste this, and you don't even have to do paste A, you are only affecting air blocks, meaning it will not remove blocks that are already there. It will just only edit air blocks that are completely free, and you can really do this with including the brush. So you can just paste this and you'll never affect anything else. If that and that way you can get a large amount of things, and I would highly recommend. So like for example, let's go and take this tree. Let's turn off our gmask by simply doing gmask, and then let's go and copy this tree, and then let's say we paste it right here. It's a nice, hold on, maybe not right there. So let's paste this in, and what you can see that it's actually destroying some of your structure. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to use the gmask air, and then what you can do is that it will only affect the air block, so it won't destroy any of your structure, and you can have a tree really close to your structures or your terrain, and it's super, super useful. Obviously, there's many other applications to World Edit, but they are pretty advanced techniques and things like that. But this gives you a basic idea of how World Edit works. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.